Hello guys, it's back and on another video today. And if you see, this is not in Minecraft, this is actually in real life, because if you know me, I like cruise ships, and not just to build in Minecraft, I like to draw them in real life. So this will be a video about all of the in real life cruise ships I built in the big scale. So I hope you enjoy. So I will start from the oldest or cruise ship I built to the latest cruise ship, or a ship to be more specific, because I'm just going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 cruise ships here. And yes, this is the first cruise ship I have, or I think this is the first cruise ship I drew. It was back in 2012 or 2013, so a long time since. And if you see, I was pretty young then and it's not that good. So we can just move over here. So here is another cruise ship. I don't know what the names are for these two, are really old one. Again from 2012 to 2013. I found them a place, I don't remember where. But yeah, so if you see, pretty old drawing. You can see by the style and stuff. This is a Fjord from Fjord Line. I drew this. This actually was my first bigger scale drawing. If you see, this scale is not the same as this scale because I use a different style, because this is 1 centimeter per deck. And she is alright. This was my first drawing 1 year ago actually. So yeah, so this is her. And by the way, almost all of these ships are on my Instagram, so if you want to check them out, you can go to the Instagram link in the description. This is a cruise ship in a small scale, because each deck is 0.5 centimeters, so pretty small. This is P&O Ventura. I don't really know a lot about the ship. It's a while since I drew this ship, so yeah. So if you see how small the decks are, and I actually really don't remember a lot of things about this ship, except that I drew her, so yeah. And yes, these ships are drawn by me. They have actually signature and stuff, so if you don't believe it, signature on almost every of the ship. So down here is my first ever big scale cruise ship, or this is actually a big scale cruise ship, because each deck is 0.8 centimeters, and the scale will be right here right now. So for all of the ships that I'm going to show you forward, or on this scale. So this is Carnival Magic. I had a lot of fun drawing her. I have a lot of memories of her. If you see, she's not really scaled, because if you see, there's a lot of room here, and this wasn't actually going to be here because of the lifeboats and stuff. But I think she's pretty okay for a ship that's that old. Here is Carnival Imagination. I'm really proud of her when I drew her, but she's okay right now. So again, the same scale as this ship, the 0.8 centimeter each deck. So yeah, and that's Carnival Imagination. Up there is Carnival Liberty. Yeah, if you see, she is pretty small, to be honest. She's not that scaled. If you see, the watch line or the underhull is actually blue, and it's actually red. But she's okay. She's my favorite ship in real life, so it was really fun to draw her. I actually need to like stand up really high to actually point at that ship, because you see the wall's right there. And yeah, the next ship is Carnival Horizon. She was an amazing ship to draw. I have a lot of fun memories of her. I need a lot of help from like my friends on Discord, so yeah. So that's Carnival Horizon. So there's the next ship now, and this is Celebrity Edge. She is one of my favorite ships in real life. She is pretty big actually, or her design is pretty weird, to be honest, but that's why I really like her. And if you see, I draw my ships always on port side, so the bow will face that way. But for Celebrated Edge and that ship, I do it this way, the starboard side. So if you see, again, all of these ships are in my Instagram if you want to check them out yourself. But this ship took 1 week to draw, so pretty fast drawing. Here is Independence of the Seas, my first Royal Caribbean ship. So she is really long, like longer than how she actually should be. And I'm pretty proud of her because there's small details I could add here if you see. And yeah, like if I drew this ship today I would do a lot of difference, but for that time she's pretty alright. This is Norwegian Epic. She is pretty big. Epic is really big. The funnel was really hard to draw actually because the shape was pretty weird. She took 21 days to draw, I remember that, and actually made a timelapse of her while drawing her, so you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I'm pretty up with this like whole art I made, and she's alright, but again I would change a lot of stuff on her if I draw her today. This is the Norwegian Breakaway. She was a pain to draw because she was big and a lot of details, and the whole art I will show you soon. But if you see, she is really good. Like, I really like her, to be honest. You can see your own opinion about these ships. I would love to hear opinions. If you see here the whole art, I'm sorry for bad lighting. It's pretty bad lighting in our room right here. So the whole art took a long time to draw. This is the Scarlet Lady. She was one of the hard ships to draw because there was like no pictures of her on this view, so I just had to like do it myself. And she was, if you see, there's not that much details in the walls, because if I drew her with more pictures there would be a lot of details, or I would try to put more details. Like if you see how plain this wall is versus like this wall, how much stuff there is. And yes, so yeah, she has a really interesting design, to be honest. So yeah, she is alright. I used a lot of time to draw her, I think. I really don't remember how many days, but I remember I drew her. See, here's the dates, by the way. The date when I completed her. I need to sit on the ground now. If you see how close she is to the ground. This is AIDAprima. She was a really fun and hard trip to draw because I messed up on her. The biggest mess up I've had while drawing. And if you're wondering what I messed up, it was I made one more deck here, but that means I had to erase all of the ship that I did. So she actually had one more deck here, but I had to fix that. And I really like this ship. She looks fantastic in my opinion. I'm trying to give you a good view, but it's pretty hard because I'm sitting down. But if you see this is the AIDA. I wanted the logo, but the signature for AIDA. So up there is Queen Mary 2. She is a fabulous ship. She's enormous. By the way, each of these paper are 95 centimeters long and 55 centimeters wide or tall. So yeah, if you're wondering. So if you see, that's Queen Mary 2. Again, pictures on Instagram if you want to check them out. So yeah, the date is up there with signature. Here is MS Sundhorderan. She was a ship that somebody I knew suggested. If you focus on her, she's extremely small. If you see, that's a person in real life in the scale to this, so she's pretty small. If you see the comparison. So MS Sundhorderan. Beside here is SS Nomadic, the tender for Titanic, I think. I don't remember what port, but she's a tender. This is actually the oldest ship I've drawn, like in real life time, because she was built in, I think she were in service in 1912, I think, because Titanic and stuff. So yeah, we can move now. This is MS Lofoten. She is a ship owned by Hurtigruten, and she's pretty old because all of these ships, if you see, they have like an older theme, or not older but ocean liner-esque theme. So yeah, here is Miss Lofoten. Nothing that much to tell about her. She was kind of hard to draw because there was like no picture of her, like really few pictures of her. So this is as France, or as France I'd like to say, because yeah, she is pretty big. I drew this ship in just only 4 days, so that's a new record. 4 days, the quickest ship I've drawn. You see some details over there. I really like this ship. So now onto the big boys, the newest ship. I need to stretch out my hand so much to the roof because the ship is pretty up. So this is Elder of the Seas, one of the biggest cruise ship in the world right now, or the 4th biggest I think. Sister to the Symphony and the Oasis and the Harmony of the Seas. She took 24 days to draw, so a lot of days. Again, pictures on my Instagram if you want to check them out, because my hands hurt now right now. This is Quantum of the Seas, the newest ship I've drawn. She took 21 days, 22 actually, to complete, and I'm pretty happy with her, how she turned out. She is my favorite ship I've drawn because she just looks amazing in my opinion. So that should be all of my ships. Just wait, I'm just gonna go back. You see, I have 21 ships on my wall. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff like this, thumbs up and comment. So see you. Goodbye.